And turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert looking at those conditions outside this morning, seeing a winter weather advisory for a good chunk of our region. And it says right there, snowy, slippery roads expected. How much are people going to be impacted as they head out for their Monday morning?
They're really going to be impacted, especially down in Siskiyou County as we head later into the day. But for this morning in those elevations, I'd say primarily above 3,500 to 4,000 feet. That's where we're seeing the snowiest conditions. But yes, winter weather advisories in place for the west side valleys above. The text is so small there. I think it says above 2,500 feet and then above 3,000 feet for western Siskiyou County. And then for all of Siskiyou County, you know what, I'm going to get off to the side here so I can just look at this bigger monitor. Western and central Siskiyou County above 2,000 feet, south central Siskiyou County above 3,000 feet, eastern Siskiyou County. It's really south central Siskiyou County that we're concerned about, especially towards Mount Shasta City, as we could have potentially a foot of snow falling throughout the day today and then through the day tomorrow. So here's where things stand on the radar right now. Everything mainly along into the west of the Cascades. Seeing some pretty heavy rain and snow from this, but again, it's in elevations above about 2,500 feet for this morning. Now later today, we're going to stop this at various points in the day. Here's right around lunchtime. Here's right around dinner time, or well, a little past dinner time. And then as we get into Tuesday, you can see there's just several rounds of rain and snow. It's very widespread. It'll continue throughout the day on Tuesday. Maybe coverage looks a little bit less on Tuesday based off of this model run. And then I think things will dramatically calm down as we get into Wednesday. Still going to get some very beneficial precipitation from all of this. Here's some of those projected rainfall totals through Wednesday morning. And Mount Shasta City is definitely going to be the winner, not only when it comes to the rainfall, but also when it comes to the snowfall. We'll have a look at that in just a second. If there's any good news when it comes to our roadways at all, it's that it does look like snow levels will come up just a little bit, not by much, but just by little as we head into the day on Tuesday. But again, take a look at some of these projected snowfall totals. So the Cascades, of course, going to get wild with snow. There's nothing very shocking about that. But look down towards south central Siskiyou County. Mount Shasta City could potentially get up to a foot of snow. So we're going to see some big time travel impacts down towards Black Butte Pass and down towards Snowman Summit as well. So roadways are going to look very tough today. I think those roadways are going to deteriorate as we head into the later portions of the day especially. But into Tuesday, into Wednesday, looking pretty bad. Thursday with some drier conditions, I think we'll finally start to see some big time improvements with the roadways. So for today, widespread rain and snow. Winds also will be a bit of an issue, gusting into the south and southwest between 35 to 45 miles per hour. Let me amend that. It's between 25 to 35 miles per hour. That would be on the east side, up in the Cascades and along the coast. Then overnight, more rain and snow continues. We'll have even more for Tuesday, like I showed you on Stormcast, but then drying out by the middle of the week. And you can see temperatures still staying pretty cool for the next 7 days. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. Rain and thunderstorms looking likely today. Less so for Tuesday, not by much. And then there's that chance of showers for Wednesday, finally dry for Thursday. For Siskiyou County, we're going to see some big time impacts from this. I would call it round number 3. We had round number 1 on Saturday morning, round number 2 yesterday. This is round number 3. So we're probably going to see the biggest impacts again in south central Siskiyou County. For the east side, I kind of hand wave some of those totals for Klamath Falls and Lakeview, but we could have anywhere between 2 to 4 inches falling in those locations over the next 48 hours. And then, of course, up in the Cascades and Siskiyous, maybe getting another foot of snow when everything's said and done by the end of Tuesday. And then for the Rogue Valley, showers looking likely today. I think the Rogue Valley is probably going to be on the low end of the scale when it comes to impacts from the storm system.